Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 15th episode of the second season of Saiki Kusuo no Sign-On. And last episode, what did we have? Well, I think we had Psycho attempting to learn a bit of a lesson about humility or something, you know. There's some sort of trial with his family. I don't know how much he got out of it really, aside from a newfound appreciation of ramen, but I guess it's something. But also about our psychickers doing their best to help the world and save people, and Saiki trying to draw Terahashi and doing the best he really could be expected to do. You know, nobody got mad at him, so that's probably the best result. Anyway, let's get into this episode of this episode of the show. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, we are. Are we ready to put our pants on? You find it interesting how Mara is like transitioning more when the other girls are just doing the one regular hand movement. Put your pants on. Put your hands up. Makes it look like a combat anime, like a battle shonen anime, but it's not. Of course, Food Wars is the same thing. Man, seeing Saiki being all silly with his dancing is really weird. I keep trying to not hear it as put your pants on, and I just can't do it. It literally sounds like that's what they're saying. As if the subs were just wrong. That's what it sounds like. Anyway, rebuilding the baseball team. Everyone protect the windows. Yeah. I remember that. I mean, it's all true. Yes, I remember. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, well, I would get his attention. Don't be so forward. No. Yeah, we're not. It looks like an ace. I'm not gonna bother to remember any of these people's names. Yeah. But Saiki has a very unhealthy obsession with Sato. No. Yes, yes they are. That's the... That would be a great ability to have, yeah. I know, right? I still think the manga author wanted to just make a sports manga. Well, he has to be for this scene, so... Did he die? Well, that sucks. Of course, I don't really watch a lot of sports anime, so I'm not super knowledgeable about all the cliches, but I do know some of them. Of course. It really is so cliche. I get it, Saiki. You don't have to point it out every time. Really, the only sports anime I watch are two types. The type that are... ouch. The type that have a really interesting gimmick to them, or they have cute girls in them. One of the two. Preferably both. Are we including Saiki in this? Hey, a chance to spend some quality time with your favorite person. Can you even play Kaido? I first thought that was his middle finger and he was just flipping them off. It's better not to ask, really. That hair. Yeah, his past is definitely an interesting thing. No! Oh, wow. My god, Kaido, what is... God damn it, Kaido. How much failure can you have in such a short amount of time? Good thing. Yeah. I mean, you're kind of done here. Why not? Stop pointing it out, Saiki. Oh, that makes sense. Nano does destroy everything, so... that would have been horrible. Oh, I guess that is a kind of a worrisome thing. Stop flipping me off, Saiki. That was a great face on Saiki there, though. Uh... Gotta protect those cliches. Ow. Uh, if only. Okay. Saiki uses his powers to maintain a cliche. Do your best. Ow. That's no joke. Don't ruin this. It's not that bad of a pose, just a little bit weird. Yes, that's what happened. Aye aye. The word cliche is starting to lose all meaning to me. Eat your vegetables too, the Yakiniku epilogue. That's the title. But we're still doing the baseball stuff though, so. Well, how would you do that? Yeah, you really shouldn't. I don't see this ending well. It's actually about what I expected. But I basically hit it. Yeah, that looks quite a bit more intimidating. Half the episode is going to be dedicated to this baseball stuff, isn't it? Okay. I bet you are. It's never over. It does look pretty good. Yeah, they're finding that Yakiniku comes into play. The Yakiniku epilogue. Slow down, dude. Well, yeah, the chubby character that likes to eat is definitely a cliche that I'm familiar with. Well, that's awkward. uh. Oh, God. Double arms. Wow. Throws like a baseball, of course. Somebody catch it! In your mouth, of course. Uh, yes, yes it is. Dad's new job. I assume we're referring to Saiki's dad. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Oh, that's sad. Yes, I'm sure that's very sad. Oh, that's bad, but I mean, more importantly, don't you know about this? It's pretty bad. You probably should have. Ah, Kusuke. Nice of you. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm sure. Such a valuable skill set to have. You know, if you were a cute girl, I might give you some of my business, but since you're not, I will not. Yeah, that's our father. So he fakes it on top of everything. Not only do you lick shoes, but you don't even do it honestly. Oh. Yeah, the cool manga author. The one that refuses to make characters' boobs bigger, which is a man I can get behind. Okay. Based on a true story indeed. Phrasing. That phrasing was pretty bad. Again, I might be interested in something like that, but it's gotta look a little bit different. Those eyebrows are something else. Somehow I doubt that'll last. Licky-kun. Okay, that sounds about right. Wow. Kind of coming through first full circle there. Yeah, it's much less convincing licking now. Birthday present demands. But whose birthday is it? Mara. Wow, it's Mara's birthday. I can guess what she would want for her birthday, just food. A little on the nose. Just give her stuff anyway, she's great. Clearly. Oh, Mara. Everyone. Okay. What was it? I knew it would be something not very expensive, but wow. Cnouki got you a present. That is such a ridiculous, devious plan. I don't even know what to say. You should probably be taking notes. Oh, macarons. Cool. Are they? I thought they were macarons too. Yeah, when she realizes she can't eat it, that just... no. Yeah, you really should be a bit more grateful when your friend gives you a present. The Miss Acorn. Wow, Hyro. I guess that's admirable. It's not gonna be food, though. No, it's not. Yeah, at least try to look like you appreciate it. You know, you build muscle. It's cool. Okay, Terahashi, what is she gonna give you besides her presents? That's all I would ever need from her. It's probably not gonna be food itself, but it probably will help with food. Wow, that's very close to being a Ahegao double piece. I know, right? That turned around. Oh, oh, not the bread crusts. Well, that really went downhill. But she really has no one to blame but herself, though. All I wanted was for everyone to give me food for nothing. Wow. I mean, I'll take it. Wow. Are you serious? Is this how it turns back around? My god. That was some ridiculous luck on her part. Or Saiki pulled something. One of the two. But the end result's the same. Just wow. Miko was not in the episode. Terahashi was barely in the episode. I could be having the worst day of my life, and listening to Terahashi sing to me would probably cheer me up. I love this part so much. Their faces so close and just looking back and forth, it's just... it was all great. The entire ED is good, don't get me wrong, but that part especially just... it's like they're just so close to me, you know? Okay. Well, that was the 15th episode. Yeah, of the second season of The Zasha's Life of Saiki K. And, I mean, the first entire half of the episode was just baseball stuff, and I've said this before, but I'm not really into sports stuff for the most part, so I just kind of, you know, my eyes just kind of glaze over during that part. You know, so I wasn't going to really be all that into it to begin with, but also, all the cliche talk got old pretty quickly. It's just one of those things where just because you acknowledge the fact that stuff is cliche, it doesn't make the cliche stuff any more interesting to watch, you know? If you know what I mean, so just all that I didn't really care for that much, to be honest. But once we got past that stuff, which I really don't have much to say on, really, we got into some some of the Saiki's family stuff, really. Apparently, a manga that he was a big fan of ended, which is pretty upsetting, and also his father lost his job, which I guess is bad as well, but, you know, gotta keep perspective here. So, basically what we decided to do about that was the father using his only real skill, which is to lick shoes, you know. We already knew that was his thing. So he just, you know, kind of like a shoe shiner, just set up a shop right on the street and for money would just lick random people's shoes, you know? That's just what you do, you know? I guess if it puts bread on the table, it's fine. But we found out that he even kind of cheats. Like, he doesn't even lick the shoes, you know? He just pretends to, like some sort of faker, some filthy casual. But, yeah, it was all kind of weird. But we somehow managed to transition from that into building his own little hand replicas that do the licking automatically. To be some big business type thing. But of course he didn't really make much money from that, even though we thought he would, because, you know, just how it goes. But, you know, Kusuke, he did what he does best, really. But we also found out that the house is kind of, you know, was from Kusuke, but mortgaged, and it's gonna be a while to get payments on that, so we found out a little bit more about that. But yeah, in the end, it kind of went full circle, and he went back to his old job, except now he's worse at shoe licking because he was relying on some machinery to do the job for him, so he has to get back into shape. So it was all kind of weird. But the final scene, which is by far my favorite part of the episode, like not even really a contest, Mera. Now, Mera, it's always nice to see Mera. I mean, she's not my favorite girl, of course, you know. That'd be people like Terahashi and Miko. I would put both of them above Mera, personally. But I do like Mera a lot, regardless. And this episode, this scene, we found out a lot about her long-standing strategy. Now, it's her birthday. She figured that, you know, as long as she gives people presents on their birthdays, they would feel obligated to give presents to her on hers. And she decided to give them the cheapest gift possible, you know, an acorn that she just kind of found somewhere. That way she could technically say she gave them a gift, and that they would give her one as well. Specifically food gifts, because that's what Mera cares about in life, is just food. That's her prerogative, her priority. What she lives for. So, you know, people did give her gifts, and, you know, the problem was that she wanted a very specific type of gift, and if you didn't give that to her, she was not happy. She was very unappreciative. It's such a hard word to say. She was not very grateful, basically. So when people started to pick up on that, they took issue with it. They took their gifts back, you know, their amazing gifts like the bread crust and stuff, and just, yeah. But Mera really had no one to blame but herself there. If people give you gifts, you know, especially when you gave them a crappy acorn, pretty much anything they give you, you should be pretty grateful for. Especially if they're, like, not even really your friends. They just gave you something to be nice, you know, because you technically gave them a gift. So, you know, Mera could have handled that better, I think. But luckily for her, you know, the acorn saved that one girl's life or something. So that turned things back around for her. So, yay, Mera. But, yeah, hopefully she learned a lesson from that, you know. But, yeah, that was such an evil, devious little plan. Just giving everyone acorns in the hope that give you a gift back. Not a bad plan, just a little bit evil. But yeah, probably all I have to say on the episode. Like I said, I did not really care for the first half at all. And the father stuff was just kind of okay, because like I said, I don't really like Saiki's father, so, you know, probably one of the worst episodes of the season for me personally. But at least we ended off on a high note with the Mera stuff, which I was pretty happy about. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.